Hello. I just want to come over on here and wish you guys a wonderful week. And I want to wish you guys a wonderful Thanksgiving from my house to yours. For you guys, if this is your first time, if you like, you can just wait at the end if you want, or you can just hit that button, push like, comment, and subscribe. And you better share because I got some stuff to talk about. So I'm here to discuss different issues that have been arising with people in general. And it doesn't matter what class of lifestyle you live. And I pretty much know that it's affecting everyone. And even low income, even middle class, and even upper class. And I hear about it all the time when I'm listening to YouTube. So I look at other people YouTube videos too, and I hear what other YouTubers are saying, and what they're saying is correct. That we have an issue here that people are living paycheck to paycheck, and I agree with it. We're living paycheck to paycheck, and the only thing I know is that this morning when I woke up, I was listening to this YouTuber, and she's also a TikToker, and it was my first time listening to her video, and she was saying that her and her husband make very good money, and she said that she's a customer service representative for Medicare for over the call center, and she says she makes $18 an hour and some change. And she said that she get paid like bi-weekly, and she said it's just not enough to survive. But I remember back in the 80s and 90s, making even 10, 15, $18 an hour, you can survive. But these day and age now, making the certain type of money that we're making now, $15, $18 an hour, it's really ridiculous, and it's really hard because the price of everything has gone up, and I'm pretty sure that you all know because you all experiencing it, and I myself is experiencing this. I do consider YouTube as my job, even though I haven't got paid yet. Once I reach 1,000, then I'll start seeing a paycheck. But until right now, I live on monthly income, and so I do get money from the government, like SNAP for food for me and my daughter, but it's just still not enough. And by me and my daughter being on disability, our SNAP benefit have been cut. And so, which means is that every week I go to the food pantry, and I have to because I cannot afford to buy meat or certain type of items in the store like I used to, because it's just eat a big hole into my pocket. And so what I do now is I go to the food pantry every week in my neighborhood, and also I do visit another one, and I go once a month on that one because they only allow you to go once a month. So, which allows me to try to stretch as much as I have. And I'm finding out a lot of people is experiencing this. So I'm pretty sure that some of you all watching me and my subscribers and new visitors, that's watching too, I know some of you are experiencing it, and you're more than welcome to comment on this issue. And what else I want to say? Um, I went into the grocery store on Sunday in my neighborhood, and I noticed that the grocery store has tons of ham and turkey still sitting in their freezer. And people are really not buying all that stuff like they used to because, hey, they just cannot afford it. And every year I normally cook for Thanksgiving. I don't have the means to do it this year. So we're going out to eat. Not to a restaurant or nothing like that. We're going to a family's house to go eat because I just didn't have the money to buy a ham or a turkey. And so the only thing that I could afford was to just buy the accessory stuff that every day that we needed. And like far as like I was saying, like the regular meats and stuff I have to go to the food pantry to get that. I cannot afford to go and buy these things. I'm sure that some of you all also are probably wondering, okay, what about your daughter's dad? Ain't he helping? Now I'm gonna get on that. No, he is not. My daughter's father does pay child support, and the way the child support system is set up here in the state of Indiana, from what I've been told by several ladies, is set up totally different. So it's issued out in a certain way, and there's times that we might get like this month and last month we received like $2. Isn't that ridiculous? I mean, I know some of you all are probably looking like, what? Yes, $2 a month. Not $2 a week, $2 a month. There have been times that I have received from my daughter from child support $37 a month. Then after that, like if I get $37 or $39, then I might get $75, and that's supposed to be just for the whole month. That is not enough to survive. And some of you all have asked me, some of my subscribers have asked me how to become single. First of all, I want to say that when I became pregnant with my daughter 17 years ago, I was not involved with anyone. What I did was 17 years ago, I had posted in the newspaper, because back then you could put ads in the newspaper. I was looking for someone to get me pregnant, but somehow my daughter's father got me pregnant. I've been knowing him since 1991, so we've never been married. We lived together on and off, but never been married. But yeah, I've been single all my life, and so we never been married, and the only relationship we have is my daughter. He comes and watch her when I gotta go to bio, or if I need to go run to a store or something. There's time he might come watch her. But other than that, he doesn't do very much for us. Him and his family had came into some kind of estate from his father when his father passed. His father passed last year. And so they separated the money with the fam, you know. But my daughter, she didn't get none of that. She didn't get any of it. And he told me, actually it was this month, he told me that his sister told him that he did not have any kids. And I'm thinking to myself, why would your sister say something like that? I believe she said it. And his family never accepted us. And I don't know if some of you know, yeah, my daughter is light skinned. She's biracial. And that's the only thing I can just say. You know, she's biracial and she's my joy. And I am glad that I have her. And we do a lot of things together. But yeah, he doesn't spend time with her. The only time he spends time with her is when he comes over here to watch her. But then when it's time for, like, if I ask him to do an outing with us or something, he say that no, he's not interested. And he have told me the reason why, because he's afraid that she might have an outburst or she might have a meltdown. That's a part of life. People with autism, they're known to have meltdowns. And I have watched other people's YouTube who have children with or something with autism. And they might show like all the good things that and the normal things that might happen with their loved ones with the autism, but they never show the part where the person has meltdowns and disagreement about stuff. It's not always like that every day, where the person with autism always in a really decent or calm mood. Sometimes they can get, you know, very upset because they're still trying to learn their world around them, and then sometimes they just don't know how to deal with crowds. So um, I think that's some things that some people in the special needs area with people with autism, they don't do. They don't try to share that information. But back to what I was saying, and I hope I didn't get off the the subject. But yeah, but what I wanted to say, that I hope you guys is having a great week, and tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So if you're watching this, um, it's going to be posted on Thanksgiving. So I hope that I did not ruin it, your week, your day, whatever. But I do wish you and your family a wonderful Thanksgiving. But I just had to get that out there and explain that a lot of people are going through a lot of hardship. And by them going through a lot of hardship, is it's really eating a lot out of their money. And something needs to be done. And that's what some of the YouTubers said when I was watching their video. They said something has to be done about this because the price of groceries is going up. And I mean, just everything in the store is high. And I noticed that, like last week, me and Nicole, we went to Myers on Friday. And if it wasn't for those coupons, I don't know how in the hell I was going to pay for that grocery. I know I was going to have to start putting some stuff back. But I know, I do know this, and I know this for a fact, that those coupons that I had, that I used, was a lifesavers, because my total came up to my groceries that I had before the discount savings at Myers. Before the discount savings at Myers would have been $57, and my total came down to $22 with my impact, and then with my dollar off savings, and then the coupons that gave me something off, and then like $4 off on this and that. My whole total of my grocery bill went from $57 to $22. How's that? That is a blessing from God. But that's what I want to say, is that we're going to have to start looking for discounts and for savings. Because like me, what I've been doing is, when I do go do like holiday shopping, I look for discounts. And I look for something that I can stretch, where like if something costs $9.99 and it's in a 4-pack, I can separate them and put them in each basket You can make your own basket for the holiday because I might do that, and distribute to your loved ones. So you have to find different ways to live frugal and to find ways to not to break the bank. And so that's all I wanted to say. And I also want to say that some people have asked me when I'm going to do another, not decorating, but another cleaning, and I'm going to be doing that real soon. So I'm going to decorate my bathroom here. You see Rocky? He's on the floor. He's just laying there relaxed. So I'm going to be doing another decorating pretty soon for my bathroom. I'm going to decorate for Christmas. And I think I'm going to go to the thrift store. I love thrifting, and there's nothing wrong with thrifting, that I want to say, and that going to Goodwill, the other thrift store, is a good thing. It's a good savings. And to finish my Christmas shopping for Nicole, I'm going to the thrift store to buy her some clothes. Sometimes you can buy some really nice stuff, brand new things that you see in the regular stores. So you know what? Don't be afraid to go into a thrift store to go thrift shopping. You never know what you might find for Christmas items for people. And hey, there's another YouTuber I watch too, and their name is Larry and Hope Under the Media. So go check them out. And also, they talk about thrifting a lot. Um, they they Christmas shop from the beginning of the year all the way to the end of the year. I started my Christmas shopping in April, and I'm still Christmas shopping, but not as much. And when I threw Nicole's birthday party, I put some of her Christmas items back that's sitting back right now that I bought in September. So I'm going to Christmas shopping for myself too. I'm going to look for some kind of discount, something that I can get real cheap for myself and everything. So that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to chit chat. So like I said, that some of you all asked how I became single. I became single when me and Nicole's dad did not work out some years ago. And I think that was in 2000 and, oh, yeah, 2024. Yep, 2004. 2004. I'm sorry, 2004. Yes, that's when we separated because he did not want to get married. He didn't want to settle down, and I refused to constantly keep living with someone off and on, and we're not married. So I decided to move on. But at that time, I didn't have any kids. In 2004, I had got my first apartment. And I had got my first apartment in January of 2005. And it was a 2-bedroom. And at that time, I was paying $400 a month for a 2-bedroom in Hammond, Indiana. And it was a house broken down into apartments. So I had the second floor, and some other people had the first floor. And so I was working. I was working part-time inside Costco. I was working in the Costco in Maryville. And so I was transferred back and forth. And also I was receiving my disability too as well. So because you can work, you can still work while you receive Social Security disability. And I still do that. I still receive Social Security disability. And also that's why I was saying that by living off a monthly income, is really hard because when you don't have a regular income a paycheck coming in weekly or every 2 weeks, you have to try to stretch that as much as possible. So I've been single ever since 2004. But I got pregnant with her I found I was pregnant on Valentine's Day in 2006. But far as Nicole's dad family, they never really accepted us. Never. And his family Caucasian, and not all Caucasian families are like that. I remember the very first time that I met his dad, and this was the year of 1991. And his father was out in the yard working in the yard raking. And when his father saw me, he looked at me, and then he looked over at him, and then looked at me, and he explained to his dad who I was, and his father threw the rake down and said, "How could you?" But I was 25 at the time, so I didn't know anything about prejudice or anything like that. And I asked Nicole's dad, why did he act that way? And he made up some kind of lie to say, oh, he just upset because I did not call. No, that was not the reason. The real reason, he did not like black people. But like I said, his father passed away last year. And after he passed away, his father left a will. And in his will, his father left his estate, and his father's estate, and his grandfather's estate to Nicole's dad, and his sister, and her sister husband, and her kids. Nicole didn't get nothing. And they never acknowledged Nicole as their family, or a relative at least. And so, far as Howard, that's Nicole's dad's name is Howard. Far as Howard's sister, name is Sally Carpenter. Nicole never met her. Far as her kids, never met them. They're grown. They're in their 20s or early 30s, wherever how, and never met them. Those people never acknowledge us. But you know what? I've got to the point that it doesn't matter. What matters is that my family knows who she is. I know who she is. She knows who's doing for her, and that's what matters. And that's the way I feel. So I'm going to keep doing for her, and I'm going to keep doing for myself. And like I said, me being a single mom, I'm going to do what is necessary to keep things going. Because like I said, the reason I'm coming on here like this, because there's a lot of families and a lot of single moms out here. And I know some of you single moms are listening to my video right now. You're going through the same situation or a similar situation. And I feel that sitting quiet and not talking about these things is not helping. And I think that we need to discuss these things, because this type of stuff goes on every day. And the only thing I'm just going to do is keep being strong and keep doing what is necessary for my daughter, and just keep living life. And like I said, that I'm glad that you guys are watching my video. And I also want to thank you so very much for subscribing to my video, because without you guys, me and Nicole could not have done this alone. And I started blogging in 2017. I started off with 8 subscribers. Now I have, when I looked yesterday, it's 307 subscribers, I think, or 360 subscribers. But anyway, I want to thank you guys, because it means a world to me to get myself out there. And so I look forward talking to you guys again. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.